great service.
That really is a great serve. When you've had in your mind the serve that has brought you level, to have it snatched away. Very cruel. But he is level.
Six. Set point. And Michael Stich.
Point, please.
What a gift point there for the Frenchman. With Michael Stich playing really a safe sliced backhand. And allowed it to drift over the baseline, 7-all. So the second set point for the Frenchman. That's a wonderful volley.
Well, what a lovely point this in the circumstances, because it was a very early taken return and he had hardly reached the service line before he had to play it. An adventurous return, but he was ready.
So, for the second time, set point for Stich. What will the German do against this second service? Yes!
Still, erster Satz, Stich, 7-6.
Well, one thought, John, this was going to be a close match, and it couldn't be closer.
It was a marvellous finish here, wasn't it? A beautifully played point. And again, Forget staying back fatally, in my view. He's been staying back far too much, really, on a fast court, probably fearing this dreaded backhand, which opens up the court on this occasion on the set point for the winning backhand volley. Wrong footing, going back behind Forget. Look at it from this point of view. from the low-angle camera. I think you'll see a pretty good view of it as he comes in down this backhand line here. There it is. And Forget, purely defensive shot that. That's all he could do. It was all too fast for him. But I think he's paid the penalty, really, for hanging back and not putting the mental pressure on Stich, who has been allowed to float his returns back fairly deep. And Forget, normally aggressive and attacking on all serves, seems today only to want to follow in his first serves. And that has made just the difference. It's the mental pressure as much as the actual physical pressure of the shots themselves that begin to tell. So great jubilation here among the Germans for their Davis Cup player, Michael Stich, taking the first set. The volleying winners there, 6 apiece, unforced error as well, just a couple more, both forced and unforced from Stich, one more on the unforced. So the second set.
So after the 58-minute first set, here we go again. Best of 3 sets, remember, this quarter-final. Oh, that's a nasty fall.
Really was.
Well, I think he just avoided banging his head into the side there.
Have another look at this. It's a very deep approach here and a wonderfully angled high backhand volley, and the stumble just avoiding collision with the side boards there. I'm surprised, Dan, he didn't go and towel down after
Well, I
that.
was just going to say, John, same thing. I'm surprised that he went straight on like that. Anyway, proof pudding's in the eating. He's just served a winning serve. 15 all.
From 15, 30. From 15, 30.
Rather a snatchy forehand there. Two break points.
Yes, just the sign of a graze there on the left kneecap. It'll be painful.
Stop. Slice backhand there, not really controlling the ball. It tended to float a bit. So from 15-40 to deuce. Lovely play.
Yes, it's a good serve, this. A defensive reply. He could only just stab at the ball far too high. But we're seeing today some very, very high quality serving from both of them.
Stich, again, Forger. That's the screen side test. First game, second.
John, I was just thinking when Forger fell there into the surround on the court, you know, he's been unlucky with illnesses and injuries. You know, back in as far back as 1985, he lost 5 months out of tennis through tendonitis of the wrist and elbow, and then in 1989 he had surgery on his left knee.
That's
and
right.
Was out of the game for about 4 months. But that was quite nasty.
It was a nasty fall, wasn't it? And of course they burn those grazes on this sort of surface. It's like a carpet burn, really nasty. Aerial view of it. And he'll probably just dab it with water and try and forget about it. That's the best thing he can do. And I wondered actually why he didn't take a little more time.
Yes.
I thought he was going to pay the penalty when he went 15-40 down, but Stich rather letting him off the hook on the second of the break points, returning long. But Stich himself is nursing a slight injury to that arm, which he was saying he hopes he's going to hold out this week. He thinks it probably will. It's a precautionary strapping there.
So love one, second set. First set to Michael Stich. 7-6. The tie break was 10-8.
No difference in love 15.
Yes.
13 now. That is remarkable, isn't it? So soon in a match. Hard to keep count. 14 now.
Isaac from center, 15.
We had a chance there.
Isaac from center, 15.
Stich hadn't covered the cross-court return there. There was a big gap that Forger could have put the ball into.
Stich again, this is Stich. Spider, 1.
15 aces.
Extraordinary, isn't it? 3 times he served 3 aces in a game.
Well, you see on the on your screen there, second round. This is, in fact, of course, the quarter-final.
Isaac